Hey you guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a collaboration video with my daughter Izzy. Her channel is Inspiring Izzy and I'm gonna put a link below, and we are making Star Wars finger puppets. I wanted to make a finger puppets video for you because we actually use finger puppets all the time in circle time with Milo and learning time for stories, and you guys have asked before, how do you make these? So I'm gonna show you, and Izzy decided we should make Star Wars ones because we're huge Star Wars fans in this house. So I'm gonna show you how you can really easily and inexpensively make finger puppets for any of your children's favorite characters right now. So here's some of the great characters we've made so far. We've made Kylo Ren and Rey. Of course, we have Luke Skywalker and Chewie and C-3PO. We have Yoda there, Stormtroopers, Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi. They were so easy to make, and they make really fun and easy toys for your little ones to play. They can put on finger puppet shows using an old cereal box as a puppet house, and I'm going to show you how to make these so easy and inexpensive. The first thing you're going to need for this project is felt. Now I get felt everywhere from the dollar store, which has lots of different colors, all the way to Michael's. They have it at fabric stores for about 20 cents. At the dollar store you get 5 for $1, and at Michael's they go up to about 50 cents. Now I would only go to Michael's if there was a color that I absolutely could not find at the dollar store. They have most colors at the dollar store, but there was colors that I needed to go to Michael's for. But all in all, to make all of these wonderful little things was less than $5, and we have enough supplies left over to make probably 3 dozen more sets at least. Okay, so to get started, there's no template needed. All you need to do is find a picture of somebody that you want to make or some creature that you want to make. I'm gonna make Finn here. If you've seen the new Star Wars, you know that he is a very important character, one of my favorites. So we're gonna go ahead and make Finn. You're gonna need really sharp scissors to cut the felt. That's really the only secret to making felt finger puppets, is sharp scissors, because it is a little bit hard to make. And a hot glue gun with some lots of extra glue sticks, and perhaps a marker for drawing on the face, and some googly eyes. So we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to start with the template. So all finger puppet templates basically start the same, and what you want to do is just roughly, I like starting on the edge because that way I only have to cut 2 lines, but what you want to do is just roughly the outside of your finger go up. Now there's no perfection to this. Everybody asks, do you have a template you can download? No, you just make it up as you go along. But you basically want it to just, you know, be this type of size. Now that you already have it, you lay it back over your felt again, and you just go up and over again. So it's not like we're selling these, we're just using them for our family. So I think it's funner to just go with it. Now the reason I chose black is because Finn's outfit is black, and then he wears a jacket. So I'm just gonna straighten that off here. So you have 2 pieces, just like that, for the base of your finger puppet. Now all you wanna do is run a bead of glue all along the outside. Don't put glue on the inside or you won't be able to put your finger inside of him, and don't put glue on the bottom or you won't be able to insert your finger. Just around the outside, and there you are done. Now we're gonna go ahead and do Finn's face and hair. So I'm gonna use brown for Finn's face, and what I'm gonna do, this is pretty well loved, basically to get the general idea of how big you want your oval for the head to be, I just sort of lay it down and make a slit on either side to get the general idea. And then I just free cut it. I mean, there's no perfection here. I'm just free cutting it. And you are putting hair on the top, so that's why I don't make a full circle. I just make an oval, just like that. Doesn't need to be perfect. It's for small children and they're just gonna play with it. And there you have it. You're just gonna attach Finn's head right on top there. Now I'm using a darker brown. I'm gonna give him some hair, and I'm gonna again look at the picture to sort of be inspired. He has a pretty short haircut there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give him a little bit of brown hair on the top for Finn. So doing the same sort of thing, we're just gonna sort of use this as a template. Now Finn's hair basically does go straight across. He has like a funny little bowl cut going on there. So we're just gonna cut this right around, see where it should end. There you go. There's Finn, that's your hairdo. Just like that. Kind of looks like a helmet, but it's gonna work for you, Finn. It's gonna work for you. Okay, that looks a little bit better. What I did is I just cut up and over a little bit more so he has more of a little sideburn thing going on, because Finn does have a little bit of sideburns. And then I'm gonna go ahead and glue this all together on top of the Finn finger puppet. Now we're gonna go ahead and make Finn's jacket. And it's really important because in the show, this is kind of what set him apart from looking just like a stormtrooper guy in a regular black outfit. He had this jacket that he took off of that super awesome other guy, and I can't remember his name, and I'm gonna get a lot of slack from you Star Wars fans, but we're gonna go ahead and make his jacket now. So I found this fabric. It's a pretty close match to it, and I'm just actually gonna make like a square and then the slits down the middle, so he's just sort of wearing the jacket. So just gonna sort of, this is how I don't use a template. I just sort of use this as, you know, and it's kind of rounded at the top here. So for shoulders, a little bit rounded at the top there for shoulders. And cut it down. Yeah, there's definitely better ways of doing this, but this is how I do it. So there we go. And this is how I did it for basically all of them, is I just really eyeballed it. There we go. So got his little jacket here, but now what we have to do is, because it's an open jacket, we're gonna cut it open here at the top. Now if you wanted, you could add extra pieces to the collar to make it like a collared jacket or whatever like that, but that's how we're gonna start his jacket. And then we're gonna add some embellishments. Now Finn's jacket has like a reddish orange on it, but we're just gonna go ahead and make it orange because it's not necessarily red and it's not orange, so we're just choosing orange to go ahead and embellish his jacket. So just using my sharp scissors and some orange, I actually wanted it to look a little bit more like a jacket, so I cut these tiny pieces here, just triangle type pieces. I mean, they're not perfect, but I cut a little brown strap because his jacket had a little brown strap, then it had a bigger badgy type thing up here, and then these other little gray and a little orange thing. So when you are making your puppet, just look at images online to see, you know, different ideas for outfits, and there's definitely, it's not like, there's no rhyme or reason. You don't have to be a perfectionist. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and glue all this together, and then we will have our Finn addition to our Star Wars family finger puppets. So it's basically the same template for all of these. You just start with the circle, making sure you only glue around the outside, leaving an opening, and then get creative, you guys. You don't have to follow a general template, just take a look at a picture. I will put pictures of these up on my website at clutterbug.me in case you wanted to use some of these ideas. I almost forgot. Yesterday we randomly picked a name, and the name that came up was Love XOXO, and I contacted her through YouTube. I said, you know, I hope you live in North America because you won, and she does live in North America. So she won the Roomba. Congratulations to her. She actually lives here in Canada, but she lives in British Columbia, so that was just a weird fluky thing. And I'm contacting iRobot, and they are sending out her new Roomba 980 this week. So congratulations to you, Love XOXO, and thanks for everyone who subscribed. I have lots more giveaways coming up this year, so I'm really excited about all of those. Again, we'll see you next time.